Rebel Saga. We smoke spliffs, we cut school, we drink brew, we bust on fools, we act tough, we cry blood, we slay drugs, we lust to be thugs, we paint in passion, color with sin, sing death in life's verse, bring flowers to kin, we pray to angels, walk with devils, resist authority, we run amongst rebels, we laugh through bliss, cry through sorrow, we live today to die tomorrow.
I liked that piece.
Did you?
It's beautiful. When did you write it?
Recently.
Was it inspired by old school?
What's not inspired by old school?
All right. Let's get to the chase. What troubles your new school?
Same old thing, Muerte. Same thing every day.
What's the same old new school?
It's been 10 years since he died. I still think about him every day.
I thought that's what you wanted, to remember him, to never forget. Is that not what you want?
It is. Look, I don't even mind thinking about him every day. I mean, I love to do it. But I'm starting to have dreams about it. I'm starting to have nightmares again. Sometimes I just wish he'd go away. I get tired of always feeling like I gotta please him. What would make old school proud? What would make old school happy? Sometimes I want him to go away. And I don't even know if I mean that. I just feel so confused.
What are you confused about? You're about to graduate from law school. You've been very successful. You have unlimited opportunities ahead of you.
I know. Everybody tells me to just sit back, relax, and reap the rewards. If it was that easy, like Muerte, I'd do it. But I can't.
Why not?
You know why not. I got all this social justice and equality bullshit floating around my head. Right next to old school, all his bullshit.
Bullshit?
Yeah, bullshit. That's what I'm starting to realize. There's no justice, there's no equality, there's no peace, and there's never gonna be.
Stop it. You should be ashamed of yourself talking like that.
It's the truth.
It's not the truth, and you know it. Justice is within our grasp. It is possible. It is attainable. But not if those who have sworn to fight for justice turn their backs on her.
You want justice? I'll give you justice. A reflection of justice. Justice is a force lost between cost and analysis. The movement is co-opted, stuck in paralysis. They spit on the people who struggle through adversity. We worship corporate models of culture in diversity. Big Mac and fries, that's your beacon of freedom. Corporations pimp the citizenry into believing that we're in need of the products that they sell. While exploitation keeps the third world living in hell. Children are working for scraps like they don't have faces. And the truth of it all gets lost without a trace. Because people turn their heads, close their eyes. And history books and newscasts tell us nothing but lies. And the sheep seem surprised, got the nerve to get pissed at people who raise their fists and decide to resist a system with 10% control most of the grain, while the people sweat and bleed to provide for their seeds. Meanwhile, who does the media label as criminal? Yup, you guessed it, young black and brown males. But search much closer and you'll get a clearer picture. The greedy bloodsuckers shall pick up a mirror, and though I'm quite certain that they would never respect it, this is what I see when I reflect on justice. How's that for justice, Muerte? Does that fit within your vision for social justice?
You know I like that poem. I've heard you use that piece so many times to raise people's consciousness. Don't use it to mock me.
Forget why you're on me, Muerte. You know I respect you. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. But let's keep the ballistics. The problem is too big. All the world's wealth is concentrated in the hands of political thugs all around the world. The IMF, the World Bank, these multinational corporations. The filthy rich are living lovely. They're banking. Meanwhile, there's billions of people struggling just to survive. Every significant figure who's moved towards social justice has either been shot up, bought out, locked up, assassinated. Everyone. You want examples?
Please, enlighten me.
All right. Let's start with some you know. Pancho Villa, Emiliano Zapata, MLK, Malcolm X, Huey P. Newton, Leonard Peltier, Mumia. The list goes on and on. The problem's too big.
So what do you want to do? Give up?
Instead of give up on them, I can't ask you. The world's giving up on us. What can I do here? Level with it. After countless hours of activism, I haven't begun to touch these structures that perpetuate inequality. I haven't touched them. I haven't shaken one apple out the tree. I haven't created one of your happy little ripples in the ocean.
Yes, you have. You've touched people's lives and you know that. You've inspired young people like yourself to go to college and pursue their dreams. You've educated people about so many of the world's problems. That's what it's about. You said it yourself. One person at a time. Each one teach one. That's how we reach the new school. Tell me, where would you be without those who fought for social justice so that you could have a future?
That old guilt trip? I'm tired of that nonsense.
Nonsense? Nonsense?
Nonsense! I have a dream. If you believe you can achieve, we shall overcome.
I give up.
Give me a break. You know where all these dreams have gotten me on Monday? Straight broke. Broke is a joke. And if I continue down this path, I'll never have any wins. You know what? You were right. I'm about to graduate from law school. It's about time I stack my chips and do for self.
That's not what I was talking about, and you know it. You can utilize the law as a tool to fight the system.
There you go, Muerte. Utilize the law as a tool to fight the system. That's your damn lie, man.
What's so funny?
You don't get it, do you? Quiz time. What's the biggest civil rights decision in legal history?
Brown versus Board of Education, 1954.
That's right. You are absolutely right.
So?
You don't understand.
That was only the last step in a decades-long civil rights campaign. There's a string of cases that lead up to Brown. That's a perfect example of the ability to impact change through the law.
The biggest civil rights decision in legal history, right?
Yeah.
And what's the state of public schools today? 30 to 40% of Latinos dropping out, 80 to 90% of schools still segregated in urban areas, college enrollment rates falling for Latinos and blacks. And this is your example of how I can utilize the law as a tool to fight the system. You can continue to live in Disneyland or Fantasyland or wherever you want to call it, but I'm done. Laws are tools. It's about time I put those tools to work for self.
You don't mean that. You just got done telling me the other day that you weren't even going to practice law. You told me that community activism was the path you would follow. You told me that.
Yeah? When things change, I'm like, I know you don't want to hear this, but I got a call from Capital, Assets, Wealth, and Associates, the biggest corporate law firm in the world. They're talking about offering me $120,000 a year starting, and that's just starting. And that's starting to sound a lot better to me than fighting for something that will never come. So you know what? Fuck social justice.
Nah, fuck you, SA. I always knew you sell me out, loco.
What the hell are you doing here, man?
Can you believe this, Puerto? I'm broke. I don't have anything. Poor me. When? Hey, Donald Trump. Don't forget about them real battles in Iraq when we were getting bombed every day. You got it good. A little too good if you ask me, with your bourgeois law school education, forgetting your people and your purpose. That's the damn plan, huh? Sell out the people that made you? This shit is pathetic, homie. New school, gonna look up kids by corporate thugs, sell out these people so you can get ahead? This is what we spent the last 3 years of law school for, Vato?
We?
That's right, we. I knew this whole law school thing was a bad idea, Holmes.
How about me, old school? All this weed talk, man? It was me who spent 3 years in a school where no one could relate, bro. It was me who stayed up late studying for those exams. You were getting irrelevant when you left me on earth alone, man.
See, man, that's when you're wrong. It's not about me. You become one of those assholes. Me, I. Selfish, Vato. Remember, it's not about me. It's about us, pendejo. What? You want to throw some chingazos? Let's do it.
Yeah?
You don't have the fucking heart to keep up with me no more.
Yeah?
Bring that shit.
You must understand, my friends, that the struggle never dies. You can never truly escape it. Sure, some are better at ignoring their demons than others, but they always catch up to you. Deep down, we are all keenly aware of the choices we make. To consciously battle these demons on earth is a beautiful thing. To wait until the final hour when darkness fills your soul is ugly. This decision, my friends, between the righteous and the wretched is one that we make daily. Indeed, we all have choices to make.
You got something else to say, old school? Something else you want to tell me, man?